Note-taking in college can differ from how students take notes in other grade levels. There is a larger amount of information you need to absorb in a shorter amount of time, and keeping up during lectures can be difficult. The best option will be to jot down key discussion points within the lecture, then go back outside of class to take more detailed notes. For those notes, organization will be key. First things first, you'll want to be able to identify what is within your notes without having to scan through multiple pages. You can do this with a heading at the top of each section of notes. This can include the class name, week and day number, and a few words describing the topic your notes are on. This step isn't necessary, but it does make your life a lot easier when you need a refresher. Namely, if you knew you studied a certain topic during the first week of the term, simply look through pages labeled Week 1 for that class. For added ease, split your notes into sections. Each section should be about one aspect of the topic you are studying. You can do this in whatever way you feel works best, but I tend to separate my notes into just a few main topics. For example, if your notes are on motion graphics and the history of animation, each of those two topics can be their own section. Annotation is another way to elevate your note-taking. This can include highlighting, outlining, or underlining certain words, and writing your thoughts down to the side of your notes. Highlight only the most important parts. If there are large chunks of important information, a better option would be to outline that part of the notes. This will make it easier to read through that section again later on. One final thing, if you're like me and tend to have a harder time remembering everything that needs to be submitted for an assignment, make a quick checklist at the end of the lesson's notes. This will ensure that you don't need to submit forgotten aspects after submitting the assignment.